Oh, you've done it now, Johnny.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell, where we'll discuss all of your NFL and NBA news.
Tap in if you want to get to the breakdown.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell. I'm Jay,
And I'm L.
and today, you guys, we're gonna talk to you guys about the NFC North.
Let's go. So I know you know to start out, but I'm gonna start out today. So whatever. You can get feelings all you want to. This week I got the Lions raw little Cubs. Um so the draft y'all have the first draft y'all did was Terry Arnold, the quarterback for Alabama. They have Ennis Rexstraw Jr., the quarterback from Missouri. And they got Giovanni Manu from the British Columbia. And he's the offensive tackle. What do you think about that?
Pretty solid draft. I like to pick up the two corners, especially Terry Arnold.
You think he's a Bama boy?
I mean, yeah, because he's Bama, but he's a top corner coming out of college, top five, going in his draft class. So I like that they get a lockdown corner for the future, and they also made some moves in free agency defensively that I also like. So overall, I like the draft.
Now, we have the free agent signing that they did. So, they did Kevin Zettler for 1 year. He's a guard. They did DJ Reader. He's a defensive tackle for 2 years. They have Graham Glasgow, a guard for 3 years. What do you think about that?
I like the Kevin Zeitler signing. He was decent with Baltimore. Came from Baltimore, played with them for a lot of years. He's a good veteran offensive lineman. I also like the DJ Reader pickup. That's a sneaky good signing as well. He's good at stopping the run. He can give you a little pass rush too from the inside, the tackle position, defensive tackle position. And Graham Glasgow, that's another great signing.
Yes, I agree with you. Although it's a great signing for them, they're in need positions, and they are going to produce, and they have produced. Next, we have the Vikings. Well, I have the Vikings. We're gonna go with the draft. So the first person on the draft board they drafted was J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback from Michigan. They drafted Dallas Turner, the edge from Alabama, and they drafted Kyrie Jackson, the quarterback from Oregon. What do you think?
I like the draft overall. First, I want to say condolences to Kyrie Jackson. That's the young man that passed away.
Oh, he the one that passed away?
Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yep.
I did not know that. I mean, I had seen it on ESPN, but I didn't know that that's who that was. Dang,
Yeah.
that sucks. And I have condolences to his family and those that loved and supported him.
But back to the Vikings draft. I like it. It's a solid draft. They got the quarterback of the future in J.J. McCarthy. He won the championship with Michigan. I like the Dallas Turner pickup. Alabama, they produce great defensive players off the wall. Kyrie Jackson, rest in peace. That was a good pick too. Overall, I like the Vikings pick. Vikings draft it's a great start to the rebuild that they're doing in Minnesota.
I think I agree with you. All these draft picks are great draft picks. high draft picks. I think, like you said, Alabama always produces good defensive players. Oregon's players, they don't really produce well. Not on the defense side that I know of, at least. Um, and again, rest in peace to Mr. Jackson. And J.J. McCarthy is a capable quarterback. He did well. We'll see what he does. Um, we're gonna go to the free agent signings that they had. They had Aaron Jones, running back, who previously played for the Green Bay Packers. That's wild. They always do that. They got him for 1 year. We have Sam Darnold, quarterback, who previously played for us, the 49ers. He is there for 1 year. And they have Jonathan Greenard, the linebacker, with a 4 year deal. What do you think of that?
I love the Aaron Jones pickup because you lost
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook season ago. You lost your starting running back from last year in Alexander Mattinson. He went to the Raiders. So I
So
like
he's just
to,
a security blanket.
yeah, I like to sign the Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
He's a good starter. He's still a solid starter. Sam Donald, he's a good backup quarterback or a bridge quarterback. If you bring along a young quarterback, and there are in J.J. McCarthy. Um, I read some reports that he's quite not ready to start yet, but it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. I mean, not every rookie that we talk about is going to start. So, but overall, I like the free agency. It's solid. I like to pick up with Jonathan Greenyard because he's a solid outside linebacker. I believe he came from the Texans, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, I want to say he was their top sack guy, or he had one of the most sacks on the team this
Mm-hmm.
past season for the Texans. But I like that for Minnesota because they lost Danielle Hunter. He went to the Texans, ironically. So I like I like that. I like the free agency. It's pretty solid.
I agree with you. All those are good pickups. The Aaron Jones trade is just wow in the sense that like they always swap. Like there's none to go either somebody from Minnesota gonna go to Green Bay or somebody from Green Bay gonna go to Minnesota. That's how it always happens. The Greener trade or pickup was nice. He can definitely help on that defensive side. Sam Darnold is a trash quarterback. He's horrible.
Yeah.
Yes, I know he played for my Niners, but he was trash.
Are you just salty because you left y'all, or you just
No,
how you really feel
he's
about
been
him?
trash for a very long time. With or without it, he's trash.
Okay.
And I'm done, y'all.
All right. Good job, Il, on breaking down the Lions and the Vikings. I'm
Yes,
about
sir.
to break down the Chicago Bears. First round pick, of course, number one. They drafted Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Their other first round pick, they drafted wide receiver for Washington, Rama Dunze. Third round, they drafted offensive tackle from Yale. Cannot pronounce his name, so I'm not going to say it. I'm going to butcher his name. Fourth round draft pick, they drafted Torrey Taylor. He's a punter. That's kind of crazy. You don't see a lot of punters get drafted like that high. Fifth round, they drafted Austin Booker, the edge from Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your thoughts on the Bears draft class?
Everything was a need. Um, we all knew that Caleb was going to get drafted first. That was self-explanatory. Um, Romeo Doomsday is another good pickup. Added to a solid receiving core. They got Keenan. Is it Keenan Jackson or is it Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen. Okay. You already got Keenan Allen over there. You got DJ Moore. So now you adding even more of a production to it. So the Bears are definitely on the right track, or slowly making their way to a good rebuild. And that punter dude, congrats, fam, because you got drafted high. Congrats.
Now, I really love the Roma Dunze pick. I'm not gonna say Caleb Williams because that was obvious. They needed a quarterback, and he's the best. Well, some people say he's second best. Some people say he's the best quarterback, but we'll see. But Roma Dunze, I like that pickup because you added to your wide receiver group that you basically rebuild this co-op season. You already had DJ Moore, but you added Roma Dunze and Keenan Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they all complement each other well, and they all do different things. So I think it'll be fine as far as targets go. It's just Caleb Williams now he has an embarrassment of riches because he could throw it to any one of these guys, and either one of these guys can record 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So, let us know how y'all feel about these draft classes. Let us know in the comments. I'm going to move over to the Bears free agency. They signed DeAndre Swift, running back, 3 years, $24.5 million.
From your rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
What should what continue?
I thought you was gonna ask me something. They re-signed Jalen Johnson, their top cornerback, 4 years, 76 million.
Mm-hmm.
They also signed veteran tight end Joe Everett from the Chargers, 2 years, 14 million. And then lastly, they signed Kevin Byard, 2 years, 15 million. And as I mentioned just a second ago, they traded for Keenan Allen with the Chargers, and they gave DJ Moore a contract extension. So, what are your thoughts about Chicago Bears free agency?
They're playing for now. They're in the rebuild stage. They're playing for now, and they're doing a good job. All their draft picks are good. They're necessary. They're needed. My question is this though: do you think that DeAndre Swift is going to produce well?
That's a good question because Philadelphia they have a pretty solid offensive line, and I know Chicago they kind of slowly building their offensive line. So I say it all depends on their offensive line play. If
Okay.
they have good offensive line play, then you can see Swift put up big numbers.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I think he's going to be a pretty decent running back for them. Um, he gonna put up some decent numbers, but they're not gonna be like, oh my goodness, they're gonna be like, okay, cool, they're respectable. Kevin Burr, he played for Tennessee, didn't
Kevin Byard
he? Yeah,
on the you said Tennessee or the you
yeah,
said
yeah, yeah. Did he play for Tennessee?
yeah he did, but last year he was with Philadelphia.
Okay. Oh, so okay, cool. So if he can produce what he did in Tennessee, then yeah, they got a good steal.
Yeah, he kind of had a down year last year with Philadelphia. um, they also lost Eddie Jackson, safety and free agency, and one
Mm-hmm.
of the offense line lineman Cody White here.
Oh yeah, I heard about him. He was a pretty decent lineman. So, but it's all good. Y'all can rebuild Bears. Y'all are rebuilding, and y'all doing it. Y'all not.
Yeah, we'll get more into the Bears later. We'll talk about them more later. But now I'm gonna move over to Green Bay Packers. Talk about their draft class. First round, they drafted Jordan Morgan, offensive lineman from Arizona. Second round, they drafted Edrin Cooper, linebacker from Texas A&M, which most experts predicted him to be the best linebacker coming out the class.
Oh wow.
Second round, they drafted Javon Bulliard from Georgia, safety. Third round, they drafted Marshawn Lloyd, running back from USC. And they had another third round pick. They drafted Tyron Hopper, Missouri linebacker. So, what are your thoughts about the Packers draft?
Everything was a need and a necessity. They definitely did their thing with that one, and they're slowly rebuilding themselves. So they put what the right effort and put it into motion.
Okay, we're gonna talk about free agency for the Packers. They re-signed their kick returner, Keyshawn Nixon. I heard he put up big numbers in the return game, so it's good they brought him back. They signed Josh Jacobs to replace Aaron Jones. They also re-signed their backup running back AJ Dixon to a 1 year, $2.7 million contract. They signed Xavier McKinney, safety from the Giants, 4 years, $68 million.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, okay, yeah. So how? What are your thoughts on Green Bay's free agency?
You got that, L. I think that free agent signings were necessary and well deserved. Everybody is needed, especially Josh Jacobs, which the Raiders should have resigned him. But whatever. um, that was definitely a necessary pickup and duly needed. And all those other signings were needed as well.
I love the Josh Jacobs pickup. Josh Jacobs, he's a 1,000 yard running back, and even though Aaron Jones was still producing, he's getting older now. So I like it that you were able to replace him with a younger option. I think Jacobs is just only like 25 or
25 or 26?
yeah, 25 or 26. So he still has a lot of years left. I also like the signing of AJ Dillon. I like that too. Brought him back. And then I like the signing of Xavier McKinney. You lost Darnell Savage, your safety. I forgot where he went to. I don't know. Uh, I figured it out later. But I like I like the signing of Xavier McKinney. I feel like he needs to change the scenery. Like, he was okay with the Giants, but it's the Giants.
It's the Giants.
So,
Yeah, I know it's the Giants.
so with the change of scenery, I think he would do well.
Okay.
They also lost Devondre Campbell, their linebacker. Their starting left tackle David Bakhtiari, he's still out there. If any any fans out there, you want your team to pick up a decent offensive lineman, he's still available. And then they lost Aaron Jones to Minnesota. Those are their losses. We're gonna get into now. We're getting into, or do you have anything for that? I'll move. I'll
Yeah.
move on.
Do you think that those losses put them behind?
The only one um I'm really concerned about is well, actually two. Sorry. David Bakhtiari, even though he was injury prone, he has been good for them
Mm-hmm.
for like so many years. And at one point, he was considered one of the best left tackles in the league when he's healthy. So I feel like that's going to be a big loss.
Mm-hmm.
And then the linebacker Devondre Campbell, he's gonna be a big loss for them as well. I think he was their leading tackler last season. But with their draft picks, kind of offsets those losses. But we gotta see how those rookies do.
Gotcha. I agree.
All right, now we have a few questions that I have come up with for each team. So, first question is: are the Lions considered the favorites to win the NFC?
I think the Lions are up there. Um, they're definitely two. They're definitely two.
You gotta go like last year.
You gonna say yeah? They're number one. Go ahead.
Not normal. I mean, yeah, I have them up there.
Yeah, I know you do.
Right now, I think there are the favorites to win the NFC.
Is that in response to what's going on right now with us? The whole Brandon Ayuk thing?
Yes and no. Like that has something to do with it, but I feel like if you look at both of the teams off seasons, which
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna talk about the 49ers, when we talk about the NFC West, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Lions had a better off season than the 49ers.
I would agree with you on that one.
Like they added
More,
more pieces.
more pieces.
They really losing by either. They like basically brought everybody back. And
Gotcha.
they added corners like the two corners you said they drafted. They also traded for Carlton Davis from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
He's a solid corner. He's not like locked down, but he's
He's a
solid.
decent corner.
That was their weakness last season was their secondary. Like I don't I feel like that was their biggest weakness was their secondary. Now
Okay.
you add pieces to your secondary. Now you can come and now you can compete with these teams that like to throw the football.
I got you.
That offense is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Their offense is
You got
bananas.
Jameer Gibbs, Amon St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta. They got
They offense is bonkers right now.
yeah, they got weapons, bro. Like their biggest question was their defense, and I think they improved defensively over the offseason.
Okay.
All right, y'all let us know if y'all agree with. No, let us know who you agree with. Do you agree with L, or do you agree with me? We're gonna move on to the next question. Can Caleb Williams lead the Bears to the playoffs?
It's gonna be an adjustment period, but I think he can. I mean, look what division he's in. He's not in a hard division, so yeah, his hardest opponent gonna be the Lions. So yeah, they definitely can.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna lean that way too. I'm gonna say yeah. Like if everything clicks for Caleb Williams, like he come out there and he just like ball. And I know a lot of people are drawing comparisons to this team last year, the Houston Texans. They could they could have like a kind of like a little Houston Texans run to the like make it to the playoffs. They're not gonna win their division, but they could get in as a wild card. I think they could grab one of those wild card spots because the NFC is pretty much
Wide open.
wide open except for like top three teams in the NFC. But I had them making it to the playoffs. Uh, Next question: do you believe in JJ McCarthy?
I think this is his prove it year. Yeah, he's a rookie, so you're gonna give him some leniency, but this is his prove it year because he had a lot of talk in the media about him not being a top quarterback. So this is prove it year. Just to shut the doubters up.
Yeah, um, I kind of agree with you. It's like trial and error. I'm not gonna expect for him to come out and just automatically like click just like that. And also, he's probably not gonna start right away when the season starts. It looks like the start is gonna be Sam Darnold, and then maybe he'll start like towards the end of the season, or maybe during the middle of the season if Darnold gets hurt because Darnold is also injury prone. So, but I think the kid he has a bright future, and it's not a lot of pressure on him. It's not like he going into like one of these decorated um, franchises organizations.
Yeah, I agree.
Last question: can Jordan Love repeat his success?
Um, he's gonna have to because of the contract that they gave him. So if he doesn't produce well, it's not gonna look good. Because the contract that they gave him makes you be like, you gotta be a top 10 quarterback, top five quarterback.
Yeah. And I've totally forgot about his contract. Sorry about that. But I also talked about it on our social medias. So y'all can go ahead and check out the Jordan Love post I did on our TikTok and on our Instagram. But piggyback off of what you said, yeah. He's gonna have to replicate that success because they gave him the money now. And when you get paid like a quarterback, in this case, the best quarterback, because he's like the highest paid right now. So you got to go out there. You got to produce. You got to put up numbers. You got to find success in the playoffs, which he did last year. He got Green Bay, um,
Pretty far.
pretty far to the divisional round. So he almost got him to the NFC Championship game, but he made a few mistakes, and hopefully he'll learn from those mistakes. But
Mm-hmm. I think that's what he should do.
he has a bright future. It's third year starting, so I know he's been in the league probably longer, but third year starting. So there's room for growth, but it's also like you gotta come with it
Yeah,
too.
the
So
margin of error is really small.
yeah.
You got anything else for us?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but who do you have winning the NFC
The Lions.
North?
We all have the Lions. But even the Bears and Vikings fans and the Packers fans, y'all got the Lions winning. Y'all know this. We know this. Everyone knows this. They just gotta go out and go do it.
Yo, I got the Lions too. Like they gonna win maybe 13 games. If
Oh
not,
man.
if not that, then they'll have between 11 and 12. Between 11 and 13, but I did have a pretty favorable schedule, so that 13 seems likely.
More readable.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add?
Thank you for the continued support. We love y'all. Continue to support us. Continue to like, comment, subscribe to our page. Follow us on Instagram and our Twitter and our Facebook pages. And if you got anything you want to say, come holler at us. We'll definitely talk back. Talk good, we'll talk back. You got anything else?
Yeah. Thanks for supporting us. Continue to like, hit the subscribe button after this video if you're not subscribed. Leave us a comment. We could continue this discussion in the comment section. If you feel like either like one of our takes on your team, then you could express yourself in our comment section. So appreciate y'all checking out this video. Let your friends and family know. Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings fans, this is a video for you. And we'll keep dropping content. We're going to continue to talk about these other divisions leading up to the season. So these videos are to get y'all ready, to get y'all hyped for the season. So y'all be blessed, y'all be safe, and we love you.